Welcome back to the channel, my guys. You already know what it is. So in today's video, I just wanted to jump in and do a reaction. I'm trying to change up the content a bit. So we're going to be doing a reaction on the video you see right over here. Don't check the room and don't worry about what's going on back over there. That's a whole story if you want later. But in any case, women shocked as 90% of single event attendees were women. So this is pretty alarming because honestly, you would think something like this would have a plethora of men. It's almost like the same thing with the clubs and stuff. But you know, this is going to be a pretty fun watch, you know. So subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like this type of content. Let's just jump right into it.
There's more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit.
Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events.
Going to another singles event, and this is my outfit.
Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
So I would love to hear from you all as to why you think men don't attend singles events.
Come with us to a Thursday event. No attractive men found.
Once again, modern women get disappointed after attending a single event. The lack of male attendees is the main reason for their disappointment, and some got mad to the point of calling it a waste of time and money.
I signed up for a singles event on Valentine's Day, and here's how it went. I was so nervous, you guys.
Before we get into this, it's just like, ladies, why put so much effort? I'm just curious to what the struggle is. If you are looking for a specific individual and the, I guess, pool of men around you are just not hitting that, what is it? Is it that you're just too picky? Like, just be honest, are you too picky? Are you just looking to fit that perfect picture for that perfect guy because probably doesn't exist, right? And if it's not that and the pool of men are actually shit, then just go to another area and do the same shit. Like if the club, not the clubs, but let's say like, you know, I don't know, wherever it is that people mingle, that's not a club, right? Where you find your, you know, significant other. If it's not hitting in your area, you still take those same events and you just go to another area and you hope that you find somebody. A lot of people don't like dating out of the area. They say, I don't want to date someone too far. But if you're on like a dating app or if you're like searching for something different at this point, you haven't found it in your area, then why the fuck would you still try to seek for something in that area? It's almost like Einstein's insanity. But
this was a singles tournament at this paddle club here in New York City. You would play with different partners every game. It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit. There was food and drinks and a DJ, so the vibe was good, but I wasn't really vibing with anyone. So please keep pushing me to get myself out there. Thanks, guys.
I'm not 6 feet. I don't have a six-pack. I don't make six figures. And guess what? I don't care. Less than attractive guys would be rejected, and the handsome guys don't want masculine women. Women don't want the guys who need singles events. The guys women do want don't need this event. That simple.
That he hit it on the hammer, or he hit the nail on the hammer on that one. So guys that they are looking for are not going to be at that event. That event, it kind of showcases desperateness. It really does. And what a lot of people don't realize is you have this social credit score that you may not know exists, right? And it's really ladies that are keeping tab on this social credit score. Guys, you should be attentive of it, and other guys may note that on an individual, but you would look at an individual and on like the social standards, women are gonna kind of judge you. You know, you're the nerd, the cool guy, the jock, the charming dude, whatever the fuck the case may be. But not only that, if they're able to catch your history, they could pull your facts. They could already have the rundown on you, and they're already judging you without you even knowing that they're judging you, because they do research, you know. And women, they talk, you know, they have that whole Facebook are we dating the same guy page thing, which is fucking crazy. When I heard that exists, guys are insane, but we'll carry on.
Women don't want the guys who need singles events. The guys women do want don't need this event. That simple. I have six-pack and make six figures. Just not 6 foot tall, so women will date me and let me take care of everything while letting me know they are settling. I'm out. I remember the days that...
Why you guys so like hurt about this shit? It's like, holy crap, it's almost like I want to mold the channel into like some form, not a dating channel, but just almost to like break down the nuances of this craziness. You're overthinking it, fellas. You Redditors, whoever these are, commenters on this guy's channel, you're overthinking it. It's like at a certain degree, you have to realize you yourself want this certain female to have this, she can't go out, she can't talk to the guys, blah, 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 right? This list, you have this contingency list. Why wouldn't you think they have some form of contingency list? And not only that, just like a job, just like friends, people, anything related related to people is never put in stone because we're freaking human. We can just change our minds at any given time. So she may want a six pack, she may want 6 feet, she may want 6 figures. Everyone, every female, generally, if she could pick her maximum, dude is gonna pick that. Just like a man want a big booty, big titties, cute face, and she's not a whore, right? That's what y'all want, right? So can they judge you for that? Because you guys get at them for being that like way or whatever the case is. But in that same light, there's just too much hypocrisy there. Shit.
That men used to pay for these single events that were free to women. We no longer go to these single events because we had to pay for them and then no women would show up. Now they know how we felt years ago.
Who goes to these
At
things?
least she was lucky this event happened, because others were canceled due to the lack of men's interest. But when it comes to this video, I want to concentrate on this part.
It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit.
Our lack of interest in this type of event is just a result of constant unsuccess when it comes to what we want out of these gatherings, and this is something that won't change anytime soon. And for those who want to understand men's reason for not attending a single event, have a look at the next clip.
Tell you about my experience speed dating in New York City. And we're like, this selection? Literally every single guy was 5'6" or under, and there was not one cute guy.
That was the feedback of the event she attended, and this is what most guys face when they participate in this gathering. What men would be motivated or interested in a single event after comments like this? Most modern women are looking for Chad only, regardless of the setting, and they are looking for those guys on a dating app, single event, and in
What's chat? Guys, what's chat? Because we make jokes, we could look at Giga Chad or whatever the fuck he is, right? What's chat? Because if you get so caught up on you not being a certain height, weight, money, whatever the fuck it is, that in itself is why that's why you're not attracting women, that's why you're pulling them away. It's just because you're overthinking that shit. Why? Like, if you can't change these things, right? If you can't, well, you could change the money. You could change the fitness. Short guys usually get more women than regular tall dudes because that Napoleon effect, right? Since they're short and they have to overcompensate with that confidence, which you guys all do, let's keep it real, that usually resonates with women more because what they like is that confidence, that dominance. So usually you, if having that shortness, you may still get ruled out by women that just generally don't want short guys. Fuck it. That's the pool, right? But then everyone else who doesn't give a fuck is going to be wooed by your confidence that you built because you're short, right? But it all kind of plays into getting out your head and just going in. You're gonna talk to this girl. She might not fuck with you. You might fuck up on saying something and she walks off. Okay, go talk to that other girl, right? You know, just be normal. Don't overthink it. You know, I feel like a lot of dudes are thinking like, oh, you know, let me go get some pussy. I gotta get some pussy. You know, like I gotta go, like calm down. They're not a piece of meat. It's an individual you're trying to talk to, and just see if you have a connection, almost like a friend, but don't be too friendly. You know what I mean? Just, you know, I'm not saying much because there's a whole bunch of semantics to this game called dating and shit. But like, the best thing you can do is just shut the fuck up and just stop overthinking and just don't talk too much, like me right now.
any other possible setting you can think of. Therefore, if you are the average Mike who works at Amazon, going to a single event will not make any difference because the likelihood of being rejected is the same as anywhere else. What is the point of paying to be rejected? We are well aware that most of us are not Chad, and we are clever enough not to pay to be rejected. But there is a vital piece of information most modern women are missing. They aren't aware that Chad doesn't need to attend a single event to find women. They already have a large pool to pick from, and with that being said, they have no reason to attend it.
Now we're going to see a woman trying to sell the tickets for her single.
Hey, stop giving Chads a bad rap, you know? I'm not saying I'm a Chad or anything, but like, you gotta stop giving these dudes. If you're it's just so funny, bro. The internet's hilarious. I love it. I fucking love it. It's like two different worlds. You go outside, none of this shit correlates. It doesn't. It really doesn't, guys. I'm telling you, you go outside, you'll see inklings of this being true. Inklings, like just it's so small, but it's so minute you're not gonna notice it. It's almost like two different worlds because the internet is a reflection of people's brains, right? You have to think about that. It's your thoughts being projected on here, whether you're making content and you're just writing out your thoughts on a comment and shit. In real life, people usually keep that shit to themselves, right? It's usually inauthenticity. So you're not gonna even get into these conversations, right? So if you bring up alpha male, sigma, red pill, if you bring up any of these terms, you're burning yourself. You will burn yourself to the fucking ground. Even if they bring it up, act like you don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't watch that shit.
Single event. but she was clever enough to use a great selling point, which is an abundance of male attendees. Her advertisement video shows an event full of men. Let's have a look at what she is trying to sell to women.
It's a conversation event where everyone just happens to be single and we discuss interesting topics and get to hear different perspectives. We'll give you the conversation starters and topics so you don't need to worry about what to talk about next. You can just enjoy chatting to some great people and suss out who you'd like to get to know more. There's a big grazing table and plenty of chances to go around and chat to those people who pique your interest.
You want me to pay you to tell me how to talk? Work in itself pays me to tell me how to talk, and I already have a bit of a contingency with it, just in general. I'd rather do this because I could just say whatever the fuck I want. But you now want me to pay you to tell me what if I don't like the conversation? What if the conversation is shit? What if that topic we both have no interest in, and now we both seem like we're bored with each other? You know, I could probably see the topic being shit molding into a good conversation if you make fun of the topic that you give, but that's given to you. But that's just spinning some game. But yeah,
interest. You need to come and check out our Singles Connection event. Our last one in February was such a success. Head to our bio to apply. We already have over 130 new applications for this event. We'll see you there.
She is very intelligent and her advertisement video was well thought through. She knows that women are losing interest because men usually don't go. But to get around this fact and get modern women to buy the ticket, she came up with the idea of having a video showing an abundance of men. But we have to give her credit for her creativity. She deserved it. But her advertisement video doesn't reflect the reality, and this is what we are about to see in the next clip. One thing I don't see mentioned on these single event videos, and maybe it's different in every area, but in Virginia Beach, single events charge men more to attend. Charge men more to be there and wonder why it's all women. They want you to pay for everything and expect to do nothing in return. The risk is not worth it. My boyfriend had to come.
Who says this? Who told you that? Sir, let's go back. No. We're getting your name. We're getting your freaking... Oh, he blocked out the name. Good. I'd block it out for you too. It was just a joke. But, sir, where did you get this information from? Who said that they want to give everything, bro? You know, I could only talk from my own personal experience. When a girl likes you, it's more likely that they're going to put out and want to pay for you more so than you pay for them. Now, initially, some form of courting should be done because you're a freaking guy. And if you are thinking that this is going to go long term, then get used to being the breadwinner, right? That's just common sense. Oh, yeah, you do. What, do you want her to pay for you? Like, what's the whole point then? Like, don't mix up the game. Yeah, you do court. You know, even if you're going out to a bar, you don't go gaming with go buying girl shots and shit. I wouldn't go doing that. But if the conversation's brewing and you want to go get a drink and you were at the bar, are you telling me you were going to sit there and buy a drink for yourself and then not buy the other person a drink? Doesn't that sound fucking stupid? It sounds stupid, right? Because even if it's a friend, even if a random person you're just chumming it with, you know, it's just like a common gesture. Just, I'm with you, have a shot with me, right? So if you look at it from that perspective in your mind, if she does walk off, right, even if she is a freaking like a bottle, like those chicks who just want to get a drink or whatever the fuck is, right? Even in those instances, whatever the perspective was, it was an invitation to treat. That shot bought you that little time frame to woo her. Because at the end of the day, if she did fuck with you, if your energy was good, she would have stayed. You know, even if they bottle hopping, I don't think girls truly, there's not many girls that are just there to get drinks and get drunk off guys. They give you an opportunity for a drink and then you fucked up and they went off to go try the other dude. That's probably or more likely what happened. Yeah, man, they don't expect you to buy everything, guys. Like, just don't go walking with that mentality. You're overthinking it. Have confidence in yourself.
Pay for everything and expect to do nothing in return. The risk is not worth it. My boyfriend had to come to my country to find me. It was so sad when he was almost crying, telling me he had never come home to a warm homemade meal and a smile. We are very traditional and family-oriented here in Dominican Republic. All that independence that they wanted so bad has come back to haunt them. I wouldn't go to any of those women's single events. It's a complete waste of time. Men, work on yourself. You will be glad that you did. This is the reality of what goes down in most of these events, but those
That's true in general. If you're just working on yourself, you're bettering yourself, fitness, financials, mentality, that these three keystones are things that in general, if you are looking for a significant other, you need these, because at the end of the day, they also are going to have it, or you want them to have it, and you want to, just create this. But if you have this, then this is, even this, right? This just doesn't work.
Chad doesn't go to singles events. Good men don't go either. It's a waste of time, energy, and money. For us bottom 96% of men, we can stay at home and be rejected for free. If my drinks ain't free, you won't see me.
Bro, play Joe Rogan, bro. He's hurt. He's hurt. Somebody get this guy a band-aid. What's going on here? Fellas, stop. Stop. Stop bitching. Stop bitching. Oh my gosh, fellas, stop bitching, man. There's nothing gained from this. I get it. The market kind of is not what it was when your parents were your parents, or when they were fucking and shit. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? You gonna go back in a time machine? You gonna instant transmission back in time? You can't. Times change. Things change. Get with the times. Get with the change. Or you're gonna get left behind. That's all it is. If you are overweight, you can't bitch and you can't make an excuse. You can't bitch, you can't make an excuse, because you have two options. You can either work your way to what your body should naturally look like, which is get fit, and then actually see if women don't like you. Because if there's something that can be changed, that is something that is a general contingency in this type of market, then you should change it first before bitching, right? You can't bitch about not having a job if you haven't tried to apply to a job before. Or if you just got turned down on one and then you just stopped working. You make all the excuses in the world, but in reality, you should be going out and applying for more jobs. So you could self-inflict that damage on yourself and project your insecurities on others, but it's not going to get you anywhere. These comments are not going to get you anywhere. Those other 10 or 20 or 30 guys that also commented, they're hurt too. They're also with you with the problem, so they're nowhere near the solution. This guy's pumping out some good content from what it sounds like. He's kind of trying to give some stoic advice and shit, so good on him. But wow, these comments bugged the frick out of me.
This is all for today's video. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe.
I don't know if I'm gonna be subscribing, big homie.
6% of men.
Chad Drone, don't go to single events. Y'all silly women. See that right there? Y'all silly women. Why? Why the ab hominem? Why? That came directly from your freaking spirit of hurt and nowhere else, sir. And that's the issue. You guys are hurt. We get it. There's so many guys out there that don't get play. But did you know that also Chad's, right? And just assuming Chad's money, tall, fit, right? It's not always like just they get, how would I put it to words? Yes, if women are technically pursuing them, that's one thing. But what if that individual is also looking for what you're looking? He's looking for something good, right? A good girl, right? So some Chads struggle because they don't want to be a fuckboy, right? There's a very minute percentage of men that really go out there for the sake of hurting women. Mostly, you know who it is though? It's funny. You guys have to look yourself in the mirror on this one. It's you guys. It's y'all. It's you guys. I'm serious. Think about it. You guys here who are like bitching and stuff, who maybe not look the part yet, maybe usually sometimes eventually go to the gym, they figure shit out, they kind of gain the algorithm, and then that pain that you keep inside from this hurt from women rejecting you, you project back on them, and then you hurt their feelings, and then it causes that whole cycle of hurt, the women and men, good girl, good guy, turn bad girl, bad guy, all that shit. So really what you should be doing is just working on yourself and realize people are people. You don't deserve anything in this regards. All you can do is be your best self, project that out to the world, to the universe, and then it's going to give you back your due justice, right? That's it. If you're a cool person, if you're a genuine person, that's usually who people want to be around in general, guy, girl. So then women probably want to be around that too, right? Now, you know, women usually like more exciting things. They like to be excited and stuff and get their emotions going more often than not. And then there's cases where you can have a cool, calm conversation. It really depends. You know why? Because they're people. People like having conversations, but they also like having fun and being more mentally stimulated, right? So it's just, when you stop thinking about it like they're a piece of meat or some form of object that you are trying to obtain, and just a person that you are trying to talk to and possibly get to know, things just get so much fucking easier. So much easier. And the key note of this, man, if we could take anything away from this video, guys, just get the fuck out your feelings. Get out your feelings. No one cares. No one cares. Here, let me zoom in on that. I'm gonna zoom in here. Right? No one cares. Your friends don't care. Girls don't care. Your friends might care. Your friends might care. Your mom cares. Your dad might care. But beyond that, people don't care. The women definitely. Not only don't they care, it's almost like you're gonna get a hit for this. It's almost like you're gonna get a sting for it. You're gonna be punished for it, you know, because you're trying to be a man in the situation. You're trying to hold shit down, yet you're bitching and whining about the fact that you can't start off. And I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm just keeping it 1,000, right? It just is what it is. And once you get out your head, shit just gets easier. But I'm rambling, and I don't want this video to hit 30 minutes. I'm going to be posting this raw, pause, and also I'm going to be splicing this out the best I can. I don't know if you want informative or if you just want the video. A lot of people just want to watch the video. If you do, I'm going to put the video down in the description. Just watch it there. I posted this so I could give some advice. So anyone in the comments that says, "I did too much," shut up. You're hurt. Subscribe to the channel. Take it easy, guys.
I like booty.